This Tisha B'av, you should be downright on the floor, crying, wailing, sobbing about the loss of the Beis Hamikdash, the Churban, the destruction that was. You should be uncontrollable with your sobbing. And I'm going to tell you why. A very scary and true story that happened about 100 years ago about a couple named David and Sarah. But they might as well have been named Avraham and Sarah because of their superlative kindness. They were the type of family in the town that you needed anything and you went to them. Travelers that would pass through the town would stay at their house. His wife would run a gemach for less fortunate brides in the basement. He was always the first to minyan. He gave the daf yomi share. They were the destination for anybody who needed anything. This couple, loved and adored by all, had everything, but nothing. They had no children. It was well known in the town. This couple struggled with fertility, running for brachos by gedolim. The community would have gatherings of tehillim for the family. It was a terrible source of pain for everyone in the community. And now, the ultimate simcha. The couple announced that they were expecting a child, their first. The community gathered in simcha. Word spread throughout the town, people literally dancing in the streets, so happy that finally their couple that everyone knew and loved was zeicha to have their own children. The day finally came. Sarah went into labor. The entire community happy, excited, gathering, waiting to hear the amazing news. In the hospital, nobody knew what was going on, but the doctor came out of the delivery room, found the husband, David, and said, "It seems like we have an issue. It's not exactly developing as we would have hoped, and we have a choice to make. Shall we put all of our attention and effort in saving this child, and perhaps losing the mom, losing your precious wife, or should we put everything into saving the mom, and we don't know what will happen with the baby?" A decision that nobody should have to make. His face white, his feet shaking. He walks into the delivery room. He asks his wife, "So, I hear this is the situation. I cannot make this decision. This is your decision. What would you like to do?" She says, "David, we've been waiting all this time for this kid. We don't know what other opportunity we might get. We need to give birth to this baby. And what happens to me, happens to me." David fights. David says, "No, we have other chances. We need you. I need you. The world needs you." To no avail. She says, "No. We need a healthy baby. And so, I hope I can remain and be healthy, but go for the child." The child was born a healthy, happy baby, and the mother did not make it. Sarah never got to hold her precious baby. The townspeople all gathered together in the shul, ready to hear the happy news. And when word started to spread, people, not knowing what to do, began to sit and cry. Shocked by the events, the tragic news, everybody sobbing bitterly together. But life went on. The boy started to grow up. He was doing well in cheder, doing well in school. He never knew his mother, but the father did all he could to take care of this precious baby and to carry on his wife's legacy. The boy's bar mitzvah was approaching, and everyone eagerly came to shul that week to hear the boy finally say Kaddish for his mother, to give back everything that he had received from his mother who had given up her life for him. At the end of his davening, the end of his Kriyas HaTorah, it all went flawless. He opens up his mouth to say Kaddish, and he begins. He runs through it, not putting an ounce of kavanah into it. People, irate, ran over to the boy. "Do you know what your mother did for you? Do you know what you lost?" The boy, dumbfounded, responded to them, quote, "I never knew my mother." Yes, we never got to experience the Beis Hamikdash. Yes, we never knew our mother. Yes, all of that is true. But how can we just say Kaddish, running through it, sitting on a Tisha B'av and not caring at all? Do you know what you lost? One day a year we get to reflect and think about what we had lost, what we have currently lost. You want to feel the Churban? You want to really feel the pain? This Tisha B'av, think about all the pain in your life. Think about everything that you can't accomplish because you just feel stuck. Think about all the midas that you feel trapped in, all of the terrible, horrible, tragic things that you feel bound by in your life. That all would melt away if you had a Beis Hamikdash. You would see so clearly. You'd be able to look at the Har HaBayis and say, look, there's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But we can't point to it now. We suffer from uncertainty. We can't see the truth. Connect all of your tsaras back to the Beis Hamikdash. You would have bitachon if you had the Beis Hamikdash. You'd be doing business al pi derech hadin, basic halacha, if you had the Beis Hamikdash. You'd be perfecting your shalom bayis. You'd be besimcha and atzvos would no longer, depression would no longer be here. If we had the Beis Hamikdash, everything would be clear as day. That's why this Tisha B'av, cry bitterly, lie on the floor sobbing uncontrollably, and remember what you lost.